everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be doing an updated review on the Dewy Kristin because they have released a daily version. The last video I did a review on the monthly one, and back then they only released one diameter, which is 12.0, but now they've decided to release a one-day collection as well as releasing a diameter of 11.8mm as well. So I thought I'll do like an updated so you guys know the differences between the 1 day and the 1 month, as well as the differences between the two diameters. So both of these contact lenses, you can buy them in both diameter 11.8 and 12.0. With the 1 day one, I feel like you can get more options. I'll put the options down here because I always lose track, but I'm pretty sure you can get them in 10 pieces, 20 pieces or 30 pieces, as well as selecting which diameter you want. When it comes to the monthly one, you can pick which diameter you want as well, but obviously the monthly one only comes in a pair, which means that it only lasts for a month. For me, usually I'm the type that really goes for the 1 day, and I did mention in the last monthly Dewy Kristin video, I really wish they released like a 1 day one because it's more accessible for me, it's more convenient, and it's something that I tend to lean towards as well. And I find that it's more hygienic for me too, and also for me, with my lifestyle, I don't wear makeup on a daily basis, so I find that 1 day usage is much more handy for me, and it saves me more money and less wastage for me too. I'm really happy that they have released the 1 day one. Now, in terms of the design, I'm just going to quickly talk about this. The way they've promoted it is that it is a dewy contact lens, so when you put it on, it just really looks very dewy. I mentioned in the last video, the way I've described it, it was that it was natural, shiny and glowy, and this is how you create the dewiness. It also gives you this like really nice water drop effect, so when you look in the eyes, it doesn't look like watery, it just looks like water drop, you know. It just makes it very like sheer, shiny, glowy, all those words, you know, it just comes out because it just looks so beautiful, especially the way they promote it. It just looks so gorgeous on the model itself, and I love how it's such a beautiful brown looking contact lens, as well as giving you a little bit of that transparency as well. So depending on your eye color, I feel like it might make your eyes lighter or darker as well, but for me, I love how it makes my eyes look lighter, which is really great, but also leaning towards the natural side. I don't go for clear contact lenses, would be the closest I would go for. And if you guys have watched my ranking contact lens of the year, or like my favorite contact lens, I did mention that the OLENS Real Ring Brown would be like my go-to contact lens for when I don't wear makeup or for when I take my son to go swimming. That would be like the contact lens I'll go for. It is like in my drawer in my bathroom, you know, like this is what I go for. But you know what, because now I have the Dewy Kristin one, this will be in my drawer now because I love how natural it is, and the diameter for this is actually so small that it just matches my eye. I want to talk a little bit about the 11.8 because this is what I'm currently wearing, and I feel like the 11.8 is a little bit small in terms of comparing it with my natural eye diameter. So my natural eye diameter, I'm definitely very sure that it's 12.0 now, because the 12.0 just fits so nicely into my eyes. I don't see my eyeball at the back of this contact lens, whereas this 11.8, I definitely see the back of it quite a bit. So I can definitely see that this contact lens is definitely smaller. But what I find really unique with this 11.8 now is that I did mention that the 12.0, the Dewy Kristin, because there's not much pattern, you only see that golden brown color, there's no border or anything. There is a very slight thin line dark brown border, but you hardly see it. But because of how this one looks really small on it, it actually, my natural eye color makes the border, if that makes sense. So it gives you a little bit of that OLENS Spanish vibe, where you depend your natural eye color to emphasize the border, if that makes sense. So for me, I was like, oh, now I see that there's a little bit of pattern when I wear this 11.8 because I see that dark brown border at the end, but technically it's actually my eye, if that makes sense. So I just want to put a little bit input of that. But if you ask me which one I prefer, which diameter, I would definitely go for the 12.0 just because it's like my comfort is probably like the minimum size I would go for. But again, I love the pattern of this. I love how natural looking this contact lens is. Like there's no effort needed to put into this contact lens, there's no pattern, but I'm still happy with this because I love everything about it, and it just makes you look so like fresh, you know, when you actually wear this, because it's just such a beautiful contact lens. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick update review. Let me know what you guys think, but I'll try my best and put all the comparisons in here as well in case you guys don't want to watch the first video. But if you do want to watch the monthly one, definitely watch that out because I feel like that was more detailed than this one. But this is solely more of the comparisons between the 1 day, the 1 month, and the 11.8 and the 12.0. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.